WF representing Palace, so let's tell you about Palace.
Wolves 2, Palace 2 at Molineux full time. Here are my thoughts. The goals from Trevor Chalobah and Mark Gahey were well taken strikes. Defence certainly stepped up, but then they let us down. The defensive mistakes today cost us 3 points, it has to be said. I'm not going to beguile the decision to disallow Jean-Philippe Mateta's goal that would have made it 3-2, because I agree with the referee's decision that it was a foul on Jose Sarr by Daniel Munoz. It hurts to say that, but I think if this had happened at the other end, we would have been screaming to the high heavens that it was a foul and that the goal shouldn't have been given as well. So there you go. Maybe it's a case of one referee gives it, another referee doesn't. But the defensive mistakes today were really shocking, and the poor shot choices. Like, we had a lot of chances and we just didn't take them. And it really, really annoys me that we can do so well to set ourselves up, but we just can't put the finishing product in. So there we go. My man of the match tonight is Mark Gahey. I think he acquitted himself well as ever. Spoke rather well after the match as well. So yeah, he's done rather well. I think maybe given the fact that if we had our injured players back in, talking about Eze, talking about Wharton, this might have been a different game. But I think to have 4 points in our last 2 games with a League Cup win is certainly a good week of football for Crystal Palace. Off the mark with a win last weekend, but back to another draw this weekend. So before the international break, I think Glasner needs to have a word with a few players, Eddie and Nketiah being one, because the performances recently have just been not good enough. He shows how well he can be, but then he lets himself down. Case in point, tonight's game. I think Glasner might need to intervene here and just maybe rejig his confidence. I think he needs to get his confidence up, and the only way he's going to be doing that is with good performances on the pitch. So maybe a case of showing him that, look, you put in bad performances, I'm going to drop you. But there you go. My man of the match tonight is, of course, Mark Gahey, as I said. A point shared when we really should have had 3. The missed opportunities cost us today. On to the next game.